All right, off for a flog in wine country, though it's a little early for wine. Another hour, I guess. So what happened was, with General Motors' recent unpleasantness, let's just say, this car that was well along in the product planning process got stalled, right? So it is really arriving at the about 12 months later than it properly should have. The good news, though, is that people absolutely go into the showroom to look at it, and I think a lot of people will walk out with one because it is such a tremendously good-looking car, and in most other respects, it's a strong B to B plus in the luxury segment. Oh, and one more thing, it starts at under $40,000, so you know the price is pretty darn attractive. In other respects, it's the same car as the sedan. Same 3.6-liter direct injection, 304 horsepower motor, same 6-speed manual or automatic transmission. It also can be had with all-wheel drive. They've retuned the suspension of the coupe to be a little racier, and they've shot it with some very, very nice Continental summer tires. So those are the big differences. How does it drive? Well, it drives, as you might expect, a lot like the sedan. It's a little more planted, and it's also a little more, you know, a little more feisty in corners. The suspension tuning isn't really all that settled, I have to say. And so one longs for the next version of this, which will be the supercharged Corvette-motored CTS V coupe, and that will be, you know, kind of an epic car for General Motors. It will be the BMW M5 of Detroit. Lovely, isn't it? And that brings us back to this car. Horsepower, torque, acceleration, none of it matters. What matters is the moment, the gestalt moment, when people see this car from the back for the first time. This extraordinary symphony of geometry, this exotic rear quarter panel. This is what's going to sell this car. Indeed, this is what's going to help Cadillac bridge the distance between where it is now and where it needs to be as a brand in the future. For the Wall Street Journal, I'm Dan Neal.